Hello and welcome to the lecture series of fluid mechanics. Today we are going to see the numerical on viscosity, and this is the part 1 of this numerical. So the very first numerical that we are going to see, there is a plate separated by fluid. 0.5 millimeter from a fixed plate moves at 0.5 meter per second under a force of 4 Newton per meter square. Determine the viscosity of fluid between the plates. So if you read the problem carefully, you will get the data as the space between the plates is 0.5 millimeter, and we need to convert this millimeter into the meter. So divide this 0.5 by 1000, you will get 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter, and the force that is acting on the plate is given, that is 4 Newton per meter square. So this force is nothing but a shear stress given. So we'll draw the diagram first. So assuming the linear profile between the plates, so consider these two plates, one is fixed plate and second one is moving plate, and putting the coordinate axis at the fixed plate, the space between the two plates is 0.5 millimeter, and the top plate is moving plate with a velocity of 0.5 meter per second, and it is acted upon by force of 4 Newton per meter square. And if you put the boundary conditions over here, at the fixed plate the y distance is 0, and as it is the fixed plate, u will be a 0, and for the moving plate y is equal to 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter, and as the plate is moving with certain velocity, this u would be 0.5 meter per second. So assuming the linear velocity profile between the plates, so when we assume the linear velocity profile, the velocity gradient remains constant. So by Newton's law of viscosity, we have tau is equal to mu into du upon dy. So the difference between the velocities between the two plates is u minus u, or u dash minus u. Here u is 0.5 and u is 0, so difference is 0.5 meter per second. Similarly, take a difference between the distance, the separating distance between the plate, that is 0.5 meter, 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. So using this, you will get a velocity gradient du upon dy is 1000 per second. So it's very simple to now calculate it. The force is given as 4 Newton per meter square, so it is nothing but a shear stress. So mu into 0.5 divided by 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 is equal to 4. So the viscosity is 4 into 10 raised to minus 3 Newton second per meter square. Now second numerical, so there is one large plate located between two large parallel plates as shown in figure. There are two Newtonian fluids having the viscosities indicated in figure. So here at the downside the viscosity is 0.01, and at the upside the viscosity is 0.02 are contained between the plates. Determine the magnitude and direction of shearing stresses that act on the fixed walls when the moving plate has the velocity of 4 meter per second as shown. Assume the velocity distribution as linear. So you can see the diagram. So here are three plates, two plates are fixed, F1 and F2 are the fixed plates, while moving plate is denoted by M. The moving plate is moving with a velocity of 4 meter per second. The fixed plate 1 is at a distance of 6 millimeter from the moving plate, while the fixed plate 2 is at a distance of 3 millimeter from the moving plate. The fixed plate 1 side having the liquid with viscosity 0.02 Newton second per meter square, and fixed plate 2 side having the viscosity of liquid as 0.01 Newton second per meter square. So B1 is a distance of fixed plate from moving plate, that is 6 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter, and viscosity is mu1 0.02 Pascal second. Similarly for plate 2, it is 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter from the moving plate, and the viscosity is 0.01 Pascal second. the velocity of moving plate is 4 meter per second, and as it is given that the velocity distribution is linear, so for linear velocity profile we know that the velocity gradient remains constant at any point in a flow field. So du upon dy would be equal to u upon y. So by Newton's law of viscosity, we have tau is equal to mu into du upon dy, where du upon dy can be replaced with the help of this term, that is capital U upon y. So the equation of shear stress would be mu into u upon y. So coming to the fixed plate, as we have to calculate the magnitude and direction of shearing stress that is acting on the fixed wall. So at fixed wall 1, or the fixed plate 1, we have tau 1 is equal to mu 1 into u upon b1. So this y would be replaced by the distance of fixed plate 1 from the moving plate, that is 6 millimeter. So this b1 is nothing but 6 millimeter, and mu 1 here for the fixed plate 1 and moving plate is 0.02, and putting these values you will get the viscosity, the shear stress that is acting on fixed plate 1 is 13.3 Newton per second square. Now similarly for the plate 2, tau 2 is equal to mu 2 u upon b2, and the viscosity of liquid at the between the fixed plate 2 and moving plate is 0.01, and the distance that is separating moving plate and fixed plate is 3 millimeter. So putting all these values, you will get the shear stress that is acting on plate 2 is 13.3 Newton second per meter square, and that is in flow direction. Now coming to the third numerical, that is on viscosity. So there is a fluid flowing as shown in figure, has absolute viscosity of 0.001 Pascal second and specific gravity of 0.913. Calculate the velocity gradient and intensity of shear stress at the boundary and at points 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter and 3 millimeter from the boundary, assuming the velocity profile as linear and the velocity profile as parabolic. The velocity distribution equation for parabola is given. It is u is equal to 45 minus 5 in bracket 3 minus y bracket square. So this is the diagram given with the numerical. So you can see that this is a parabolic velocity profile, and this straight line is a linear velocity profile. So the velocity profiles are represented by AB. So AB represents a straight line, represents a linear velocity, and while the curved line represents a parabolic velocity profile. These here there is no moving plate given, only it is given that the liquid is flowing over the fixed surface, and the topmost surface where the velocity would be maximum, that is at 3 millimeter apart from the fixed plate. So this topmost surface is having a velocity of 45 millimeter per second. So you can observe that the topmost surface is at distance 3 millimeter from the fixed plate, and also the velocity is in millimeter per second. So there is no need to change the units. So we can keep the units as millimeter per second only. So for linear velocity profile, we know that the velocity gradient will remain same. So this velocity gradient would be du upon dy, that is equal to u upon y. So u is 45 and the y is here 3. So the velocity gradient would be 15. Now as we know that the velocity gradient remains same at any point in a flow field, hence the shear stress is calculated at all points as, see, at fixed point, or you can take 1 millimeter point, 2 millimeter point or 3 millimeter point. At all points this du upon dy value is same. So because of this, for all points the shear stress would be mu into du upon dy, where mu is 0.001 and du upon dy as we calculated it as 15. So 15 into 0.001 you will get 0.015 Newton per meter square. Now talking about the parabolic velocity profile, the velocity distribution is given. U is equal to 45 minus 5 in bracket 3 minus y bracket square. Now how to obtain a velocity gradient. So it's very simple. Differentiate this velocity profile or velocity distribution equation with respect to y. You will get du upon dy as 10 in bracket 3 minus y. So here you need to differentiate this term because this will be having zero value upon differentiation. So differentiation of 45 with respect to y would be 0 as it is a numerical quantity. So once you get this du upon dy equation, so you can obtain the velocity gradient at any point. Suppose at fixed plate this y would be 0, at 1 millimeter distance this y would be 1, at 2 millimeter distance y would be 2, and at 3 millimeter distance y would be 3. So with the change in y, but obvious this velocity gradient will change. Now at 1 millimeter distance from the fixed plate, so du upon dy would be equal to 10 minus, sorry 10, not 10 minus, it is 10 into in bracket 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is but obvious 2, so 2 into 10, that would be 20 per second. Now at 1 millimeter distance, what will be the shear stress? It's very simple. Put this du upon dy value in the equation where mu is 0.001. So you will get the shear stress as 0.02 Newton per millimeter square. Similarly, at 2 millimeter distance, putting the y value as 2 millimeter, you will get du upon dy, that is the velocity gradient, as 10 per second. So for this, the shear stress would be, putting the du upon dy as 10, you will get the shear stress as 0.01 Newton per millimeter square. Similarly, at 3 millimeter distance, y would be 3 and this du upon dy would be 0, and the shear stress at the farthest point or at a distance 3 millimeter from the fixed plate is 0, where the velocity is maximum. Similarly, at 0 millimeter distance, y is 0, so du upon dy would be 30 per second, so the velocity gradient is maximum at this point, and similarly the shear stress would be also maximum. So here we have covered the numerical based on viscosity, and we are going to see more numericals that are application based, and that will be helpful in real life applications in second part of numericals on viscosity. So thank you, that's all for this session. Thank you.